Hi, I'm Andrew, and in this week's video, we're back with GHK reviewing the GHK Daniel Defense PDW GBB using GHK's all-new and much anticipated version 3 AR gas system. So let's take a look and see if it lives up to the hype this time. So first things first, what is this rifle based on? The Daniel Defense DD-M4 PDW is at its essence a Daniel Defense civilian AR pattern rifle chambered in 300 blackout and features a very compact 7-inch barrel. It thus should not be confused with other PDW type weapons like the Knight's Armament or the MP7 that have more proprietary designs. But it does mean you have a near unlimited amount of accessory options to choose from. Now the first thing you notice about the GHK PDW is its hefty weight compared to its relatively compact size. This is due to the decent amount of parkerized steel used in components, such as all the mag releases, stock, bolt, and barrel. The receiver is also Cerakoted, giving it a very realistic grainy feel, and the rifle comes with all the correct Daniel Defense markings right across the body. And now onto the externals, from muzzle to butt. Now at the front of this very compact 7-inch barrel is a linear compensator that would on a real rifle be used to direct the full force of the muzzle blast forward, which is ideal for shooting in CQB situations. The comp itself is attached to the muzzle via a standard 14mm CCW thread, allowing for all kinds of barrel accessories. Now behind that is the aluminium Daniel Defense MFR XL handguard with M-LOK slots on the 2, 3, 6, 9 and 10 o'clock positions, with 4 QD sling attachment points at the base. Now, do note that unlike the real DD-M4, this replica does not have the hand stop at the front of the handguard, so take care when using this stubby rifle not to slip your hands in front of the barrel when shooting. Otherwise, you're going to be in a world of pain. Now let's head rearwards for this 5-position adjustable skeletonized PDW stock. The guide rails here are full steel, and the stock is adjusted by pushing this little button on the base. Now the stock itself is polymer and fairly bare bones, but it does fit snugly right over the buffer tube at its shortest length. And now the hop-up, where things get interesting. You see, the actual adjust itself is a tiny hex screw right in the chamber of the rifle itself. But to help you, GHK has provided this little boondoggle with a knob connected to a hex key to make it easier. Now, just hold open the bolt and insert the tool right into the chamber of your rifle and then turn the knob to adjust the hop without having to disassemble the whole rifle. And now onto the receiver, which in all honesty is a pretty standard aluminium mil-spec AR receiver in all respects. Now as mentioned, it has a Cerakote finish, and all the fire controls, bolt release, forward assist and dust covers are made of steel. The grip over here is a standard M16A2 grip, and so is the trigger, which has a very small take-up, but a very clean break. And now let's get into the internals. Open this baby up to reveal the steel bolt carrier group. Now, the nozzle on this V3 has been updated to hold an extra 20% on gas volume, which should translate to better recoil, more consistent power, and allow the GBB to reliably lock back at lower temperatures. Now, even then, this rifle is expected to fire reliably for over 170 rounds per magazine before running out of gas, which is actually pretty impressive. In addition, the GHK DD PDW also comes with an optional recoil kit containing an extra buffer spring and a carrier weight, though GHK does recommend that this be used either with CO2 magazines or at a temperature above 25 degrees Celsius, as it will significantly lower the rate of fire if under.
So the DD-M4 out of the box, it has the original setting where the bolt doesn't have the extra weight and also have a longer softer spring. That setting will ensure that the GHK AR-V3 has the most gas efficiency and also the most stable, even under cold weather. So right now I've checked, the chamber is empty. Let me just demonstrate the recoil of it. So I'm not gonna even choke it, just hold the trigger down. It is already quite snappy and it recoils faster than the previous generations. So you already feel the strong impulse. However, to upgrade it, this is what you do. It comes with a shorter but stronger spring, as well as the extra counterweight. To do that, first of all, bolt is released, and then you're going to pull the takedown pin, the rear one, the whole thing breaks apart. You know, take out the original longer but softer buffer spring, keep the buffer. The new buffer now comes with a variable and swinging weight. Insert it back like so, and the extra weight, just drop it onto the bolt carrier group. Close it, and there you go. But now once again, now I don't know if you can see it, but the recoil definitely increased by like another 15 to 20% once installed this extra weight. So that is how you upgrade it to strong recoil. But if you're looking for better gas efficiency, use the stock setting.
Now for the magazine. The GHK DD PDW comes with one 40-round polymer G-Mag, which is basically a replica of the Magpul P-Mag Gen 3. Now, it's lighter than the older GHK magazines, which can only be a good thing considering how heavy GHK mags tend to be. Legacy GHK V2 Stanag magazines are still compatible with the V3 system, though the last round bolt stop might not work as well, so do make sure to check that out. And now for the price. At $600 US, the GHK DD PDW V3's price is pretty standard for GHK, but definitely on the higher end for GBB rifles of its size. And this is likely due to the higher amount of Parkerized steel used in its construction. However, if you want the most realistic externals, GHK really does have the best value compared to similarly built brands. So there you go. GHK's update to its AR-GBB line is a decent improvement to an already solid design. But how does it shoot? Let me hand you over to Gambit, our resident GHK expert, to find out. And now for the Chrono. As usual, we'll be firing 0.2 gram BBs using green gas.
So, accuracy test. I have set the target at 20 meters downrange. I'm using green gas and I'm using 0.25 gram BBs. One thing I am not happy with is there's no iron sights that come with this gun. So out of the box, I need to source my own red dot, zero and everything, just to hop up, just to get you guys this accuracy test. So without further ado, 10 rounds downrange. So, initial impression, the bolt reciprocation is a lot snappier and faster, given the right condition. I'm not using the heavy recoil setup now. I'm just using the faster, lighter bolt setup, the cold weather setups, for better gas efficiency. And it still throws you off on your shot to shot, so on your follow-up shots. So make sure you do your call stop. So, here's the results. This is not bad. All right, let's see. We have here 1, 2, 3 at least, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So when I shoot at it, I registered 10 pings. So that means all 10 shots landed on target. I'm wondering, this might actually be a triple tap. So if that is the case, right, we have here the grouping of center palm of my hand and 20 meters. Honestly, you can't really ask for better when it comes to gas blowback, and I am genuinely surprised. Now, given this is the more gas efficient and the lighter bolt setting, so gas efficiency is at its max right now. Right now, here's also with AC off, we're talking about 30 degrees Celsius. So, but this is the results. This is actually generally very impressive. I am not a fan, though, on how to adjust the hop up using the weird Allen key each time. That's a pain, but hey, the result speaks for itself. All right, so that's it from me. Back to the studio.
And we're back. So ultimately, the GHK DD PDW is an excellent step in the right direction and brings GHK's time-honored system up to date. Externally, you have an excellent aluminium and steel receiver with all the markings you'd expect. Performance is also pretty decent, judging by its accuracy, with the rifle being accurate and has a pretty solid kick that has an option to kick even harder with the added Recoil Kit. Price though might be a sore spot for some, but that's generally the price you pay for that much steel in the GBBR. Now overall, we give the GHK Daniel Defense PDW GBB a solid 4 stars out of 5. It's a solid upgrade to a time-honored platform and should hopefully mark a return to form for GHK as a brand. So let's hand it over to you guys. What are your thoughts on the GHK Daniel Defense PDW? Let us know in the comments section below. And for these cool products and many more, visit us at www.redwolfairsoft.com. This is Andrew, out.